I'm Jenny, and I've got two daughters, one who's 19 and is currently an apprentice, and the other one is 16, got her GCSE results this summer and has just started her A-levels.
Hello, I'm Vanda, and I'm mum of 17-year-old student who is just in his second year of A-levels.
My name is Andrew Fadoju, and I've got two boys. One of them is 24 and the other one is 19.
I'm Adrian, and this is Kate, my wife, and our children are now 19, 18 and 14.
My experience of supporting my children as they've made decisions from year 11 to further their education has been trying to really get them to enjoy education.
Both my daughters are very different. So my oldest daughter is very open to conversations and asking questions and seeking help and advice and support and asking us our opinions on things. My younger daughter is the complete opposite and is just very, I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want to talk about it.
I ask him what he likes to study and where he sees himself in the future.
Varied from child to child, certainly. What we set out with on the first one, we didn't get with the second one. I think you have to go with the flow a bit, listen to what they have to say, try and support them, and try to get them to do things that they enjoy.
From a very, very young age, we created an environment where it was just good to talk. And part of that was us initiating conversations by asking them questions and then giving them the room to answer.
The boys aren't particularly forthcoming. Our daughter is, and I think that'll be a different thing completely.
She's the youngest, yeah.
Yeah, but the boys, they're not forthcoming. So we went to them, we discussed it with them over meals and such like.
The deadline was coming closer and closer. So I sat him down and said, we have to make the GCSE choices, and the time is running out.
Look at some of their lifestyle choices. So my boys liked wearing really, really expensive trainers. So if grandparents gave them money, they saved it up and bought really expensive shoes. And I always said to them, look, if you want to carry on with a lifestyle like that, then the choices you make now will enable you to be able to do that.
He knew that he likes science. So we visit the college and chat to the teachers and chat to the students and see in the scientific labs.
The older son, who is studying law, very, very capable at law, and we thought, yeah, that's fine. And yet, I would say the second son is probably doing something that is more appropriate to him in that he's doing esports and he loves his gaming, and it's right up his street.
Yeah, I definitely feel like our oldest daughter's made the best steps for her. She was adamant she wasn't going to university, but when she found out about civil engineering, she was really keen, and she was really keen to get an apprenticeship. So she did actually work really hard, like I say, through COVID, making network connections. And for my younger daughter, she chose to do English literature, photography and drama, and I think for her they're perfect. It's a perfect mix of academic subjects but practical work as well.
We did something where we were asking our son to choose which college he would go to if he went to Oxford. He just didn't know where to begin, whereas to us it was straightforward that you'd maybe do a spreadsheet and you'd pick 5 things that were important to you, whether it was self-catering, whether it was the age of the college, whether it was modern or not, things like this. And then you just do ticks, and that way you could rule some of them out. But he didn't have a clue where to start because that's not something he'd ever done before.
Just to realise earlier how hard the A-levels will be, that maybe he would put a little bit more input on the beginning of the learning, and as well just understanding how short the A-level study is.
I think the keys to finding out, especially if your child is saying that they've got no idea what they want to do, is about engaging that passion. So whether it's something creative or a sport or a particular curriculum subject, it's not about forcing them down that route, but it's about encouraging them to explore So, for example, one of the resources is the Facebook page specifically for parents that Get Career Confident have got. So I'd really advise you to get on there and like the page and follow their posts. They also have an Instagram page for students, so they can follow and get up-to-date information. A great way to access careers advice and information through that portal as well.
Just don't go in expecting there's a formula somewhere, although they're not showing it to you. Somebody's got a process that every child will go through. It is different with every child.
The only advice which I could give is try to find something what your child likes, but as well something what is a future.
I would say the one advice I would give is to really support your children and to help them see the value of education.